Welcome to She Said What. I'm Haley Jackman, and this podcast is your group chat on speaker. And I'm not muting shit. Not everything fits in a TikTok, so here we are. Hey guys, welcome back to She Said What with Haley Jackman. We are on episode 8, and this is the final episode of this season. I don't know how we got here. I don't know how this is possible. And I am very proud of myself because I decided I wanted to do this right before summer and then started everything to do with She Said What. I went and got my photo shoot done, started figuring out how to set up Spotify, how to set up Apple Music, making a YouTube channel, Instagram, TikTok, all the above. And it just happened as fast as I wanted it to. So little pat on the back, and I'm just like, it doesn't feel real. But today's episode is all about moving out, starting university, a little bit of a reality check, leaving my parents, leaving my friends, leaving my boyfriend, and going to be living on my own. So excited. So freaking excited. But at the same time, yeah, I'm actually filming this 10 minutes before I leave my house. Actually, a little more than 10 minutes. It's 2 o'clock. I'm leaving at 2:30. And this is going to be a 30-minute episode, as they all are. So we saved it for the last second. We saved it for the last minute. But those are always the best ones. So we are back. We are back in business. We are filming the final episode right before I leave because these are all pre-recorded now. Anything past my 6th episode is pre-recorded because I'm going to be at school and I wanted them to all still have the same background, have the mic, and then I think season 2 might potentially be at my dorm. If I feel like dorm living is up for that, then I would do that. I also am planning on doing season 2 is going to be like only guest, which at school I feel like that could be really cool because then I could bring people that go to Western. I know there's tons of influencers there, whatnot. So that could be super cool as well. So packing chaos, saying goodbye to my family, my home, everything. Packing has been insane. So I procrastinated packing like no other. I literally procrastinated until 24 hours before. So 24 hours before, I was like, you know what? Let's get going. Let's get packing, which I don't think I could have done it any other way because I feel like I have no clothes right now. I literally have nothing to fucking wear. So thank God I did do it like that because that was easier, but it was a lot. My Nana came over and helped, which was also kind of nice because I got to like spend some time with her. She always asks me to go do stuff and I try like as much as I can to like go hang out with her, hang out, just us, because I do like hanging out with her. I love hanging out with her. She's my Nana. We used to do everything together, especially when my grandpa was still here. So just like spending time with her is super fun. And there's no other person I could ask to help me. Also, if it sounds like a bull in a china shop out there, I don't know if you can hear it on the mic, but my parents are like moving everything to the car because we're leaving like really soon. Half of it's going on my mom's car and then half of it's going on my boyfriend's car. Because I'm driving down with my boyfriend, which we're going to his hockey this afternoon. So we won't be driving until like 9 o'clock tonight, but I'll be sleeping. Who are we kidding? So I'll be sleeping and he will be driving, which is so sweet. He's so amazing. Every chance I get to like talk about him, I'm like, give me the mic. This is my moment right here. Okay. Next topic I wanted to discuss is roommates, nervous, making friends from scratch. Fuck sakes, I hate making friends. Sorry. Oh, I struggle. I don't know, like I don't fucking trust people. I trust fucking no one. So when I have to like make friends from scratch, I'm just like, are you a little snaky cunt? That's the way I look at it. Instead of being like, oh my God, open arms, let's hang out, sleepover, slumber, let's go. I'm like, questionable. We'll see. So my roommate, on the other hand, me and her started talking about 4 or 5 months ago. I think she added me on Snapchat and she was like, I don't care. I picked random roommate. And then I was like, oh my God, like I'm looking for a roommate. And she was just so fucking cool. Her name is Ava. I cannot wait to be like cooking up some TikToks this weekend for you guys to actually like find out what she looks like, who she is, whatnot, follow her, give her a follow. I know she's mentioned to me that she wants to start doing social media vibes. So maybe we can get her on to that. But she has no problem with like the filming or whatnot. I made sure whoever my roommate was that was like a non-negotiable, that they wouldn't care, obviously, because it's like such a big part of my life. And I was like, okay, like I need to like make sure she's okay with that. So I'm really scared to like meet her. Like, is it going to be awkward? I'm obviously going to meet her family, whatnot. I'm also a little nervous that I like brought too much, because I have my room, she has her room, and then we share a bathroom. And I just hope we didn't like bring like a bunch of the same shit, if that makes sense. So that's on that part. Other than like that, I feel like pretty confident, pretty good. Making friends, on the other hand, I am really nervous and I'm gonna have to let my guard down. I'm also have like made it very clear to my boyfriend and just like everybody that I was like, I'm gonna go out. Like, I'm gonna force myself to go out. So when this episode goes live, this isn't gonna go live for another 3 weeks. So when this episode goes live, I'm gonna be 2 weeks into classes. Frosh week will be over, all that. So that's also kind of weird because this isn't gonna align with my post. So I'm gonna have to like swoop this in there. But I hope you guys still like understand. But then this at least I can like look back and be like, you were so nervous. Hopefully I look back and be like, you're having the best time of your life. A lot can change in 3 weeks. Hopefully I'm not a dropout in 3 weeks. Guys, fuck, I'm kidding. But still, I'm super excited. It'll be awesome. Everything's gonna be perfect. Everything's gonna work out. And yeah, like I just like, I think it will be good. I'm telling myself it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I'm gonna love it. But I'm genuinely just like hoping I make friends. I'm hoping I make good friends. I'm hoping I make meaningful connections. Not a bunch of fake hoes and then I have to like see them the next day if they eat dog. No, like just like I really hope I meet good people. Okay. The pressure of reinventing yourself first year. Okay, this is actually so like real because I just want to give everyone the benefit of the doubt. I want to meet as many people as I can. I want to forget whatever like reputation I have here that I'm like rude and a bitch. I'm really trying to like work on that because like I don't want to be rude and a bitch. Like I'm only rude and a bitch if you deserve. Like I think everyone has it in them, and if you really fucking tear it out of me, then God forbid I'm rude. But like when you meet me the first time, if you haven't like done anything fucked up, then like I'm not gonna be rude to you. Then like we're friends. Like we can be friends. Like we're on good terms. Like it takes a lot for me to like think that me and a person are on bad terms, and maybe that's also something that will be like a little bit of a reality check if that's like normal there to like think everyone just like you just fuck you. Where like that's not my vibe. Like that is not my vibe. So hopefully that's gonna be okay. Anyways, expectations versus reality of residence life. That's also another good one because like I don't know what to expect. I'm in O Hall at Western University, for those that don't know, and Ontario Hall is like the best residence, what I've heard. The caf apparently is like just like really good, and the meal plan is really good, which is like all I could ask for. Like I love food. I love being able to just go downstairs. Also has a gym, which is also crucial for me because I also love going to the gym. I think it would be like sick to just be able to walk downstairs, go to the gym. Little workout in the morning, whatnot. So that'll be good. I don't know, like if it's loud and shit, I'm gonna probably hate that. Oh, like, I don't know, like a week is also gonna be like nuts, I'm assuming. So I'm like putting on my party cap, like get cooking, babe, like you got this. So I don't know, I'm not a big partier. If you know me, it's not my jam. Partying is not my cup of tea. So we're gonna have to push through. We're gonna have to keep going, right? Like, doesn't stop here. I'm gonna have to like be able to like go out multiple days in a row apparently. But I also, by the time this comes out, I'm gonna have already had my first shift at the bar I'm working at. I'm working at the Belford, which they host a bunch of like frosh this, frosh that, frosh whatever. So I'm gonna be working there as well. So these are like all big things I have like coming up. And I'm also really happy that I get to go to a party at the Belford for 2 frosh parties for my frosh week. So that'll also be good so I can like feel out the vibes and be like, okay, this is what I'm gonna wear and not just like totally wing it. I'm a little nervous about like having like anything to do with 1 arm, 2 arms. I'm gonna be like, with like a nub, you know? So that's gonna be awkward. Been doing this heart thing too. Does that look like a heart? Having 2 arms would just be like so hot. I'm sorry. Like, fuck. Some are like blondes are hot, blue-eyed bitches are hot, or like brown-eyed girls are hot. On God, bitches with 2 arms are hot. Anyways, was just thinking about that. But I'm also trying out for flag football. So I have a practice tomorrow night, which me filming this today, I'm filming this on August 28th. I have a practice on August 29th or August 30th, one of those 2 days. So by the time that comes out, flag tryouts would have already been over. So we'll see. I don't know what to expect. Obviously, making a team is really hard. And I just want to do it for fun, knowing I tried. Nothing I can do if I don't make it. I honestly, like, I wouldn't be, like, on the edge of my seat. I'm also going to have rush for sorority. Also don't know what that looks like. Super scary, super nervous. I don't know. It's, like, terrifying to me. But I'll be happy with any of them. I will be more than happy with any of them. I don't even have, like, people say, like, don't say, like, what your preference is. Like, I don't have a preference. Like, I don't care. And they're all equal to me going into it. Obviously, the vibes and whatnot. Yeah, like, I'm nervous as fuck. So I've gotten all my outfits for it at least. So I feel like I'm prepared. I have shoes that I'm, like, going to wear each day. I have, like, purse, bags, right? So it's just, like, fuck to think, like, I'm moving out of my fucking home. Also, first year my parents are moving. Like, my parents are buying a new house. So, like, I don't know how many more times I'm going to be coming back to this house. And I grew up in this house. This house is my, like, childhood home. I lived in this house all of high school. I've had some fucking ragers in the basement. I've had so many fucking friends here. I've had so many sleepovers, boys, girls, parties, hangouts, functions. My group, my ladies. Oh, I'm literally fucking emo about moving away. So the fact that, like, when you guys see this, it's gonna be, like, so... Like, I kind of wish I filmed this episode way earlier to talk about it, but I think going through this again is gonna be, like, watching this episode is gonna be like, what the fuck? So, like, university moving, yes, moving to uni, yes, you know? Anyways, that was really weird. Can I be weird around new people I meet? Like, I always think that, like, how fucking weird can I be? Like, when's like I don't think I'm gonna be able to giggle and laugh as much as I can here. I wanted to talk about a little bit about school, sports, social media, how I balance the 3, which I've obviously never played, like, super duper high level sports since I've started social media, but social media is a lot of work and people don't see that. And it takes me hours to, like, edit a video or, like, make a little video or, like, do anything like that. So I think it's going to be really hard. Also, I have 2 online classes, so hopefully those aren't too hard. I've heard, like, online classes in university are pretty, like, equal, pretty good. So I'm just hoping I can, like, do that in peace without, like, being fucked and, like, fucking myself over. I just hope everything works out and it just goes really well. And it is, like I said, just, like, meet good people. It's all I am manifesting. It's like I meet a friend group. I meet my friends, my lifelong friends, people I want to be friends with forever. Avoid as much drama as possible. I don't want to deal with that shit anymore. I'm so over it. Any drama and shit like that, I'm just like, ugh. Blech. Like, no fucking thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. People are gonna be listening to this. Fuck! I always say stuff on this and I'm just like, no. Okay. When you feel behind compared to everyone else. Okay, I I suck at studying. And like, this is where I think I'm going to struggle in that aspect, is like the studying and like test and shit. Like, boy, I'm going to have to lock the fuck in. I'm going to need to lock in, like, ugh. I'm going to have to lock in so bad, right? So, I don't know. We're going to have to really try and like cook something up here for this studying stuff. But with narcolepsy, like I mentioned in my last video, I don't even know how I'm posting that last video because I was falling asleep in the video and it is so embarrassing and everyone's going to laugh. But I think it's actually a good video to show how bad my narcolepsy is and how uncontrollable it is, because I also start talking about things in it where I like don't even really know what I'm saying and I sound so gibberish. And it's just like, babe, like, what are you saying right now? Like, you sound like you're on cloud nine. And I'm not. I'm just literally dozing off. I'm so goddamn tired. I'm exhausted. So I think that's actually going to be really funny and eye-opening because people don't realize how bad it is. But when I go to university, there are a few things that they have like given me because I have narcolepsy, which is considered like a mental disability. So I get to like write my exams in like a room. The room can have a cot in it if I wanted to, so I can sleep if I have to. I think I have an extra hour or 2 hours to write it in case I end up dozing off, where I could set an alarm on a timer and then I could wake back up, which obviously when I sleep at home, I sometimes do the same thing where I just set an alarm, sleep for 5 minutes, and then on the day goes, right? So that will definitely also take up a little bit of my time and feelings and how I'm feeling, because there's nothing I can do about that. But that will be also super exciting because it's just like crazy that I have to deal with it. My narcolepsy is so like humbling and it's just like awful. Being independent and living on my own and doing my own laundry is surprisingly like one of the things I'm most excited about. Doing my own laundry, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna realize real fucking quickly that no one eats my underwear or steals my fucking socks. As well with my makeup, when I open my makeup bag and there's 2 Summer Fridays sitting there. Thank you, clock it. Like, let's go. That's what I like to see. Every time I open my fucking makeup bag, something's new is missing. Something is missing. My sister has taken something. There's something else that's not there. I walks over to her dresser and she's just like, oh my God. And then sometimes when I go and tell her, she'll be like, oh, that's mine. And I'm like, that Summer Friday's yours. That's a limited edition one that no one else bought. That is not fucking yours. So there's always just like shit like that I'm like gonna be like so happy that like that isn't gonna be the case anymore. And just like, yeah, if that makes sense. But also I'm like really sad to leave her. Me and my sister used to fight a lot and we never used to get along. But I will say as she's gotten older, we became really, really close. And right now we're kind of in a little bit of a slump of not getting along as much. And I think it's just because she's growing up. It's summer. She wants to be with her friends and we just like don't hang out like we used to. But that's okay. I know it will come back around. She is super cool and she's going to be a baddie. And I know she's going to thrive in high school way more than I did. She just has like a way better like friend group core. She's also a little sweeter than mine. She like won't like stick up for herself and shit. And then she's also a baddie, but has never like really talked to guys. So she doesn't have to deal with like the hatred of like girls not liking her because of like a boy. Boys are the key fucking route to drama. Like, sue me, but that's fucking true. Like, they are the number one, like, they love to stir the little pot and then be like, fuck you, stir the pot, fuck you, stir the, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. It's exactly what they fucking do, and they think it's fucking all fun and games. I wish girls had as much, like, power and baddiness as they do when it comes to that shit, because they play that card like it is no one's business. They will drop that break a friendship card in milliseconds and ruin so many friendships and whatnot. But I'm also very happy I'm going to Western with not many people that I know there. I do not know many people that live in Western or go to Western even. Obviously, everyone's so concerned about my outside of Western life, but that's not going to be a problem. I don't even really know that many people associated with those people. And a lot of the people that I don't like that do live in London are either younger than me or I don't know. So, like, I don't see or I won't see, or they just are kind of now indifferent to me, which is also going to be a little different. But apparently, Western's campus is absolutely gorgeous, and I've never seen it before, which is also fucking crazy to think that I've never seen the campus, because that's just like nuts. Like, never seeing the campus. I've never been to this campus. Like, I don't know what this campus is going to be like. I've never been there before. I guess I actually had been to Starbucks one time, like in the corner of campus, but I've never seen that out front of a hall where I'm going to be living. I'm going to be walking to class. Like, it's cooked. Like, I just don't, like, I don't fucking understand. I also got my room number. I'm on the 4th floor. I feel like that's like pretty good. Like, I don't know if that's bad to say, but I feel like it's like pretty standard and pretty decent. I'd rather that than like the 1st floor. I don't know. I'm allowed a guest 8 times per semester, which my boyfriend is obviously going to probably come down a few times. I'm planning on coming home. I don't know exactly how I'm going to take the Via Rail, I guess. But other than that, like, I don't have a car. Because number 1, my car is broken. And number 2, I didn't get parking because I didn't apply for it. So that was unfortunate on my behalf. I just didn't know when I had to apply for it. And then, like, where to apply for it. And then I didn't apply for it. It was just like, fuck. I was like, okay, my bad. So that was unfortunate, but we figured it out. Also, I think my computer's about to die, so I'm just like gonna make sure we're okay. We probably have like, oof. The problem is, okay, so when I film my podcast, I can't plug my computer, my camera, and my mic in. So when you have a podcast setup, you basically plug your mic through a cord into your computer, and then you plug your camera into, well, I think it's called a I don't know what the camera's called, but you plug that into your computer as well. And when I went to film today, my computer was like kind of dead, so I like plugged it in, so it got to 20, and now I've like letting it gone down. So it's at 6%. So that's a little unfortunate, but hopefully it makes it. It survives. It will survive. Who are we kidding? It always survives. Letting myself like start over this like new journey and like part of my life is crazy, because when I look back on grade 9, the first day of grade 9, my life looks so much different and is so much different. So it's just like, how are you expected? Like, what is my life going to look like in 4 years? Like, I'm an adult, a full adult in 4 years. Like, I'm 18 right now. I'm going to be 22. I should have a ring on by 22. I don't know if that's fucked to say. No, I want to get married young. If like I have a significant other that I've been with for a while, I would love a ring. I feel like if like, I think like being together for like 5 years. Like, I don't know if I got like a boyfriend and I felt like we were gonna get married and we were only dating for like 2 years and we got engaged. I feel, unless I'm like way older, but I feel like 4 years is like max. Sorry, minimum. Max is like 5 years. Like, there's like a good window of like when you should be like putting a ring on it. Obviously, I don't have a left hand, which is like one of my biggest insecurities is I'm gonna have to wear my wedding ring on my right hand. I don't know if that's stupid. I know this has nothing to do with moving to university. I'm just like thinking about it. I also have some friends that have been together for like 7 years and they're only in like their 2nd year of university. That's fucked. That is cooked. Like, you've been together since the fucking 7th grade. Dating, not broken up one time, literally been together. Like, that's just like outrageous. I was like a child watching Caillou in the 7th grade. Not actually, if you know what I mean. But like, damn. God damn. Couple clicks for that. because that is insane to me. Like, the fact that, like, some people right after university have, like, been with their high school boyfriend and then they've been dating for, like, 8 years. It's just, like, so surreal. It's just, like, really crazy to think. Or, like, yeah, I don't know. I was just thinking about that. I also would like to touch on long distance a little bit. I'm going to university, obviously, with a boyfriend. I don't want to talk about it that much, but it's not super long. It's only like an hour and 45 minutes from his house because he lives in between my house. It's like my house, his house, school. It's like separated like this. So like he's like in between my house and the school. So when I do like come back to town, it will probably be like his house less my house. My house is like 3 hours, I think. His is obviously a little less than that, which is like kind of helpful. But on that note, like, I'm excited. I think long distance is good to experience at some points. It also makes you really focus on yourself, which I love, like focusing on myself, doing my TikToks, doing my schoolwork. I'm not a massive partier. I like anything to do with making money. I'll work my ass off. I'll work in person at a 9 to, like, I don't want to have a 9 to 5, but like if I really had to have one, I obviously would. Actually, yeah, if I could have one, I would. But I'm going to have a job as well for a year, which is great. I also wouldn't mind applying to Aritzia there. I don't know. I think Aritzia is also like a really cool job. Just like anything like that. I don't know. I think it's really fun. I love it. I just love pushing myself to my like most potential. Like pushing myself. You got this, you got this, you got this. And like working my ass off for what I can. And yeah, in university, I think it's going to be a lot of that. I think I'm going to be able to make a lot more videos and raise like brand deals and hopefully hit 100K. That is my goal, hitting 100K. Like, we're pretty close. We're like 15K off. And there's been days where I've gained 15K in like a week when I gained a lot of followers. So it is all possible, but I think Western has so much in store for me. I think it's going to be such a great experience. I think it's going to be awesome, actually. And also, though, this podcast, I mentioned this earlier, is that I really want to have guests on it in season 2. And I also really want it to just like stay alive. I love filming. It's just obviously when I go off to school, like, where am I going to film? So that's obviously still a question. Would I want to rent out a studio to film, or like, what would I be thinking? So that's still in like the works and in my mind and thinking about it. But She Said What was fucking awesome to me. It's the best thing I could have done. I've got to like talk so much more to you guys and fill you guys in on so much more than just like my 15-second TikToks or like a little get ready with me. So I would like to say thank you. And I also just want to say thank you to anyone that's watched this. Like, this platform has been something where like, it's just been like a safe place for me. I'm not trying to make money off of my podcast or anything. Like, it's just a way I can communicate with you guys and get to know you guys. Well, not get to know you guys, but like you guys get to know me better and feel like I can make like a more personal connection to you guys. And it's not so surface level. Give you guys the ins and everything that goes on in my life. And also just thank you to everyone that supports me and watches my things and listens to these. I love the pod. I really do. So I hope you guys loved it just as much as I do. And I can't believe episode 8 is here. And this is the final episode of season 1. So make sure you guys follow me on Instagram, where I'm going to be updating on everything for season 2. What's that looking like? What's going to be the vibes of season 2? What I might do differently in season 2. So yeah, you guys can like, comment, subscribe on YouTube, subscribe literally everywhere. Listen on Spotify, listen on Apple Music. You guys can listen and watch on YouTube. So yeah, peace out, guys.